Hello and welcome to Embarrassing for No Reason, the podcast. This is where we gather every single week to discuss the things in life that are just a little bit mortifying, mainly embarrassing for no reason, and we don't know why. My name's Tatum. This is Sam.
Yes, that is my name indeed. I was laughing then because she hates doing the intro and I could tell you glitched out and then you laughed at yourself and I'm not sure why.
It's like, I'm saying words. I don't know if I'm completing a sentence here, but I'll keep going anyway.
Is this episode 35?
Yes.
So 35 weeks and she's still not sure what the podcast is. Embarrassing for no reason. As she said, it's a safe space for those things in life that gently mortify us. What's happened in your week?
You bloody know what's happening in my week, sweetheart. I was convinced for, I'd say an hour, that I had a stalker. Okay,
fantastic.
Which, you know, is serious business. Nothing to joke about. However, so basically, I got sent this in the post, which, if you're not watching this on YouTube, this is a 10-pack of Cadbury's caramel nibs. Just randomly arrived at my doorstep. And I was, at first when I opened it, I was like, have I bloody opened someone else's parcel? Because I don't remember ordering these.
Yeah.
But they are my favourite, so, you know, won't complain. But the way I got it, it just like sort of had so it was for me. So I had my name and address on like the package. I wish I kept the package, but it was wrapped in a black bin bag and brown masking tape, which I thought was weird. So I was like, oh, like it must be off like one of my friends or someone I know. So I text Sam and I text producer Tom. I was like, did you send me these caramel nibs? Nope. Text my mum.
Wait, didn't say no. But anyway, go on, carry on.
I think you ignored it.
Go on, carry on.
I said no.
Producer Tom said no.
I said, wow, it must be the mystery shopper. Because Tatum used to be a mystery shopper in WH Smith's and Tesco or whatever. You know, then people pop in and they're not a real person. Obviously, I was doing a comedy callback to a conversation we'd had before about the mystery shopper.
I don't bloody remember. That was weeks ago.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I asked my nearest and dearest, asked my mum, asked my friends, asked my agent. I was getting desperate. I was like, who the frick? And everyone was saying no. I was like, oh my God. Then I got crazy. So like, there's this sticker on the front of it of like the shop that it's obviously from. So I was like searching up that. Where's this shop? It's in bloody Glasgow. The return address on the postage, the Royal Mail postage to my house, was an address in Glasgow that I was Googling, and it was some flat in Glasgow. I was like, I've got some stalker in Glasgow. They know my address. They know I love caramel nibs. I was freaking out because I even put it on my Instagram story, then took it down because I was like, I don't want to feed into the stalker. They know they've got my address right. And it was bloody you all along.
All this was going on. It was my mate's leaving drinks at Spoons. So I'd gone there on Friday night, saw the first message saying, who sent the caramel nibs? Thought, oh, you know what? It's obviously me. I know she loves caramel nibbles and, you know, I'm just a sweetheart. So I was like, oh, she obviously knows it's me. So I put, oh, it must be the mystery shopper. And then I didn't check my phone again for like 2 hours. And all this had happened.
I know, literally I was spiraling. I was ringing around the chat. I was going, guys, I don't know who it is. I don't know who sent me this. I was freaking out. And the worst part is, and I don't want to admit this to your face, but I'm going to.
Go on.
And everyone was saying, oh, obviously it's Sam. I was like, nah, you would never do that. Because you are thoughtful. But in my head, you're the type of thoughtful. It's like where you see something out and about and you'll go, oh, I'll just get that for you and bring it.
Yeah, something weird. Something weird as well, not something you actually like.
Yeah, never in a million years would I think you'd actually buy something and get it posted to my house, which is very kind, and I feel bad.
Of course it backfired though.
Of course,
yeah. Of course. I couldn't just get you something nice.
I was keeping that bloody package for DNA prints. I was close to ringing the police.
But it all makes total sense. So I got it off eBay, which is sort of a niche place to buy chocolate.
It is.
Slightly better deal. So I was like, you know what?
Right.
eBay. Ordered you a 10 box from eBay. And that must be, the bloke must be in Glasgow.
Yes, yeah, it must be. Shout out. We're going to get a 10 box of caramel nibs.
If you're
eBay's your place.
If you're the caramel nibble dealer in Glasgow, respect the hustle.
Thank you very
much.
Fair
play to you.
I've cracked open a pack since then.
What a mad guy. He must buy a 10 box of caramel
I know.
nibble.
From wherever that shop is.
Must be Costco.
Yeah.
And then be like, you know what? I can make 30p on this.
Yeah.
Get that on the internet.
Good for you, girl.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
You're
Very
so welcome.
thoughtful.
You're so welcome.
God bless. Well, if you are new to Embarrassing for No Reason, as I tried to mention at the start, this is where we discuss things that are just sort of mortifying in day-to-day life. We can't sort of pinpoint why it is, but it just is. We have a voice note. I want to give you an example. So it's from a previous Silly Billy Award winner.
Ooh.
So they're currently on holiday at the minute. And this is what they find embarrassing for no reason. Pete.
Hello, former Silly Billy Award winner Pete here. I'm on holiday with another former Silly Billy Award winner.
Alumni.
We are in Gran Canaria and we are pointing out embarrassing for no reason things to each other whenever we witness them. Latest one, wearing goggles in a hotel swimming pool. To be clear, neither of us are doing that. But also by extension, doing lengths of a hotel swimming pool. Embarrassing for no reason. Yeah, neither of us are doing either of those things. We've just noticed it in others and are slagging them off. I would also like to clarify that we did know each other before we both won the Silly Billy Awards. But if any other follow winners would like to join us on holiday in the future,
Oh my God.
just give us a shout. Give us a shout.
I mean, there's so many things to unpack there.
Yeah, we've had 34 winners, so we could get a minibus together.
We should do a Silly
go
Billy
away.
Award get together.
Yeah,
100%.
Everyone drinking Lambrini out their mugs.
Yeah, this is what you win, by the way. If you're watching this on YouTube, a lovely Silly Billy Award mug.
It could be you.
It could be you. You could be joining them in Gran Canaria, was it?
Yeah, I want to say, doing lengths in a hotel pool, kind of all right if it's quiet. For me, right? For me. I don't do them, but some people, it's their only exercise outlet. You're going to pig out all week at the buffet. For me, I have to exercise every day.
No, but in the pool, because obviously everyone's gathered around the pool. Everyone's watching you do lengths. That is so embarrassing.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. But wearing goggles just takes it to another level because, what are you looking for? There's no jellyfish in there.
No, but there might be, plasters, an earring.
And Veruca just
flowing about.
Fell off. Started its solo career.
I love wearing goggles. I am that age.
In a hotel pool?
Yeah.
No, you don't.
I do, yeah.
You holiday alone as well?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I like to see. Because the thing is, if I am doing lengths,
what?
know when you're not wearing goggles.
Sorry, question.
No, let me finish.
No, question. What stroke are you doing? Because I'm totally breast.
Forward underneath.
You're doing front crawl. You're doing the front crawl alone on holiday with goggles on. Oh my God, check her hard drive.
I just like to see, because when I don't wear goggles, I go bloody sideways and I start bumping into people. Do you know what I mean?
Why are you doing the front crawl in a hotel pool?
Well, what's this?
Front crawl.
What else am I going to swim? You want me to do doggy?
I always do breast.
What's breast?
Breaststroke. Like that.
Head before. I want to get my head under.
I know.
It's hot in Gran Canaria.
You can go head under if you want. Or I do a dive down and a handstand. I do get my head under. I love getting my head under.
Yeah, it'd be so much better with goggles on though. So you don't have to muck about with water in your eyes, blinding you. That's my problem.
Oh, not in a hotel pool. Because then you just see other people's bodies swimming past.
Yeah, I just see legs.
All the water aerobics team kicking it about and you're legs swimming through. Sorry, ladies.
Yeah. Yeah, so I am one of those weirdos. But this was my point before, right? Now that you know about embarrassing for no reason, you will see it and find it everywhere. And you'll just go, oh, that's embarrassing for no reason. That's embarrassing for no reason. And we want you to tell us about it. So if you're like Pete and you see something day to day or whatever, drop us a voice note.
Yeah.
It's at EFNR Podcast. We'll get you on.
Yeah. I was going to say that at the same time as embarrassing for no reason.
Exactly.
Are we Little Mix? You know what I mean? Why do we have to join up what we're saying?
Hi, we're Little Mix.
Oh, right.
What's yours?
Mine happened to me this week, actually, so it's topical for me. I do think it's something that we all struggle with and no one really vocalises. It's not as serious as it sounds. Firstly, if you go to any, when you're in a shopping centre or a mall, right? And
a mall?
A mall. Like the stalls in the middle.
Yeah.
Just go into any of them generally is embarrassing because you're not placed. You're not in a shop. Do you know what I mean? You're just loose. But this one for me specifically was really bad. My screen protector was proper cracked, and I was like, okay, I need it sorting. So I went to the phone guy in the middle of the shopping centre. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh yeah, my screen protector's broke. Can you do it? And he's like, yeah, sure. Then obviously he just takes your phone, doesn't he?
And then, oh no.
And then I'm just there like, oh, didn't even put it on flight mode. And he's got my phone for like about 5 minutes because he has to take the other one off and he's like, oh, very cracked or whatever, takes it off. And then he massages it. He does like the rub down and you're just stood there like in the shopping centre, that guy's got your phone.
In it. And normally you'd have your phone as a crutch. Like,
that's it. When you're not doing anything, you look at your phone. So I was just there like, I'm just looking at you.
Yeah, where do I look?
Looking at the guy doing it. And then he does the rub down, he like clears the screen or whatever. And then he puts the next one on. And they do it with such like beauty and grace. Like they're there like.
I know, they really take their time.
And caress the phone for a little while.
Why didn't you have a chat with him while he was caressing?
You can't distract him.
Oh, is it? Is it distracting?
Yeah, of course. Like he's trying to make sure no bubbles are in that screen. So he's like really going in. So I just I didn't know what to do at all. And I just thought this is a proper, it feels like about 15 minutes when you've not got a phone. I still
and if
have
he's
the
caressing,
headphones.
you feel like you shouldn't be watching. Like,
yeah, exactly that. And then he gives you it back. And the thing is with that swine as well is he didn't, he just took it straight off and like, yeah, of course I can. And then charged me like more than what it would be.
Do you reckon? Because he gave it an extra bit of loving.
Always haggle them. Screen protectors or
how much you set you back?
$15.99. Normally it's a $5. Yeah. I was like, oh.
But it's because you made him caress. I think it would have been a $5 if you just bought it and done it yourself at home. But he's done the manual labour. I would
always get him to do it.
That's not free.
Always get him to do it.
Well, I would be trying to have a conversation with him to break the awkwardness. It's a problem. We've all got brain rot, unfortunately. My embarrassing for no reason this week is, you know, when you go to a restaurant and you order like a fancy cocktail or a mocktail and then they start mucking about and they put that dry ice in it and your drink just turns into a puff of smoke. What is that about? And like, I feel really tight because obviously like the cocktail makers, they're passionate because you know that they're wanking off the cocktail shaker and all that and they're flipping it behind their head and they're putting all these sprinkles, some around the rim. And then they put the shunt. And then
wanking off the cocktail and something around the rim.
Hey. That's what they do.
I don't know where she goes.
They do. And then they start mucking about with this dry ice and then they want you to like be like, whoa. And it's like they want you to give them a reaction. It's like, poof. And they do it a lot, and they make like bubbles on top of the drinks and all that. And again, I'm just awkward.
And then it pops and there's more dry ice in the middle and you're like, all right, I've seen it now.
And I've spent 15 quid basically on dry ice and there's barely anything in it.
Yeah. It's like being stood at the front of a DJ booth. So,
it is.
But it's horrible. I do agree. Dry ice is embarrassing for no reason. Ice, fine.
Yeah.
Dry ice. Just, I don't really get it. Has it been man-made? Does it sound like, why did
Heston Blumenthal, he started it. Do you remember that guy?
The one with the big penny in M&S. He sells a big penny every Christmas.
He started it.
He started the big penny.
He does the big penny. I'm 100% sure it's Heston.
The bald fella. He used to be on the telly all the time. Heston.
Yeah.
He claims he started triple cooked chips.
Yeah. I'm sure. And he invented dry ice, I reckon. Do you remember when he used to muck about on the telly and do that? He made that mainstream. 1,000,000%.
I think I do remember him mucking about the day. But
where's Heston gone?
Well, he does his big penny in M&S. That'll be back in stock soon. You know the Christmas big penny, like a big chocolate penny.
That's Heston's.
I think that's Heston.
The bald fella with the glasses?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mad.
Yeah, I think so. He does the big penny, he does dry ice, and according to producer Tom, he does
he invented triple cooked chips.
So in this part of the episode, we always do the week that was. Things that
The look back.
I feel really peaceful today. I'm very like CBBS bedtime story vibes, aren't I?
I think it's because we are filming this in the morning.
First time or second time ever we're doing it in the morning.
Oh, bless you,
I'm
Producer
a bit
Tom.
groggy. Producer Tom's just sneezed.
Yeah.
We've all got cinnamon bun in our teeth.
Yeah.
So this part of the episode, we go through what's going on in the world, and then we talk about it here on Embarrassing for No Reason. Someone this week at an event actually said that they don't really keep up with like pop culture or anything like that. And they were like, I actually get all of that from your podcast.
Don't tell me we're educating people.
I wouldn't trust it.
Never trust it.
I would not trust what we say to
We're just here or there. We just read the headline and then
chip in. Yeah. The story is totally different to what it actually is.
Probably.
We just literally read the headline of any article. I never read properly an article. I'm not 100% sure I can read. No. I'm fairly sure I just memorised a few words as a kid.
Let's give this a go then. See what we make up today.
The Simpsons movie is back.
That is true.
Okay, well, we're not playing true or false.
Oh, right, sorry.
Yeah. I'm not just going to list off. The Simpsons. The Simpsons movie is coming. Simpsons Movie 2. Obviously, the first one came out in 2007. We were just spring chickens, and we were children.
I heard a fact the other day. This has upset me. So apparently, the distance, or the time between the first movie and now is longer than when The Simpsons came out to the first movie.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah, because it came out in 89, didn't it? Came out in 89. Simpsons movie was 2007, which means that was 18 years later. And now we're another 20 years later than the Simpsons movie.
You were there when it first came out as well.
Yeah, you were. What were you? You were about 15. Yeah.
Do you remember what Bart wrote on the board in that film as well?
No. What was it?
I will not wait another 20 years for a sequel. And it was 20 years.
Whoa, they've done that on purpose, haven't they?
Oh, God.
Because that's the thing
what
with...
a nerd.
No.
How does he know that? You give me Simpsons movies my favourite movie energy.
My favourite movie.
Is it actually? Oh.
But they've done that on purpose because there's a thing with The Simpsons, isn't there, that it like predicts the future.
Yeah.
What's it going to come out with in this bloody film? I don't know.
I don't want to know anymore because everything they've predicted that's come true is pretty bleak.
Wasn't COVID one of them?
Yeah, Trump. Loads of things.
Yeah.
Don't get me started on him after last week. There's loads of things that have come through. Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's proven
Tom's
it.
proven himself.
Yeah, it does say that.
It does say that.
Mad.
As if he thinks I can read that from here.
No, I can't either. I'm just nodding.
The age of her.
I'm just hoping Spider Pig comes back. That's Spider Pig.
I think that's
Spider-Pig.
best left in 2007.
What?
I think so. I never really found it that funny, Spider Pig.
What? Oh, it was just cute. And like he, when Homer like puts him on the roof.
I liked in the first one when the grandpa had
what?
something went wrong with him and he just kept going "Eepa," and he predicted what was going to happen, and no one.
Yeah.
And then at the end, everyone was like, "Oh my God, Grandpa was right." But like, no one knows whether he was just having like a bit of a thing.
Just an old person moment.
Because they put them all in a dome in the first movie. If you haven't watched it, it's actually really good.
If you've never seen it,
That's the whole
watch it.
concept. They put them on the dome. Homer frees them. It goes from being absolute zero, because he's the reason they're in the dome, I believe.
Yeah, because of the pig.
To being the hero.
Because he didn't get rid of the
He
pig
goes
waste.
to Alaska and then trips out, which is really fun.
Yeah.
And then comes back from Alaska, gets back with Marge, frees everyone.
Spoiler.
Well, if you haven't seen it, you're 20 years late. But what I want to know as well, obviously, there's been 20 years worth of episodes since then.
Mm-hmm.
Like, characters have actually died off, like Maud Flanders. Like, she died in the series.
Oh, yeah.
There's been a couple that have died or like aren't in it anymore or whatever. Will this movie carry on as though the first movie's just ended and now this is the second movie?
Yeah, I don't know.
Or will it carry on as the first movie's just ended, 20 years worth of episodes, second movie?
I imagine it.
But everyone's still the same bastard age.
All same age, all wearing the same bloody clothes. I am excited for that. So when's that coming out? 2027?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
2 years' time. Oh, so actually we are the exact... We're only in 2025, aren't we? I've jumped forward 2 years. So yeah, it comes out in 2 years' time. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we are... Right now, we're exactly the same gap from the movie as the movie was to the start of The Simpsons. Yeah, so we're not further.
Okay, but
So that's
we will
good.
when it comes out.
We've just gained 2 years somehow.
Oh, girl math.
Yeah.
I'm young.
Go math. What else is happening? Bad Bunny is headlining the Super Bowl.
Which, great. I'm not the biggest fan of Bad Bunny. I only know that one he did with Cardi B. I like it like that.
Was that him? Was that not J Balvin? Both. Okay.
God.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, throw me under the bus. Yeah, but the thing is with that, so I kept seeing rumours like, oh my God, Adele's going to do the Super Bowl, Taylor Swift, and then eventually it's like Adele's turned it down, Taylor Swift's turned it down. How far down the list was Bad Bunny to get to him for him to be accepted? That's
What's your
brutal,
beef
isn't
with
it?
Bad Bunny?
I've not got the beef. I'm just saying he was down the list.
Imagine how depressing an Adele halftime show would be, though.
Oh no,
I like
all
a
the
ballad.
hits.
Shoot your trap.
All the hits with a couple of fireworks.
I can't keep up with your turning tables.
Mad Piano.
I'd love it. I would actually. I'm a ballad boy.
I might stay up for that as well because I've never bloody seen it in real
What, for
time.
Bad Bunny's Super Bowl?
No, if it was Adele.
Oh, I see. Fine. Anyway, that's what's going on this.
I also want to bring up something that you're doing tonight, actually. And
talking of ballads, actually, yeah. She's going to out me. This is why we're recording in the morning. Go
exactly.
On, get it over with.
So tonight, Sam actually messaged myself and producer Tom being like, oh, guys, I messed up here. I've accidentally booked myself to go and listen to Lana Del Rey blindfolded. Any chance we can reschedule?
And they have. They've put us in the morning instead of the evening.
What kind of kinky...
It's not kinky.
Nonsense is that blindfolded?
It's just like... So basically, it's for people that really love music. So Tatum wouldn't know because they probably don't do it with Jason Derulo.
Get lost.
There's probably not one for Jason Derulo. But it's for like artists that sort of like make these albums that are like very grand. And like you're in like a sort of like... surround sound bunker kind of thing or wherever it is.
So you're doing this with other people?
I'm going on my own.
Yeah, but there's other people in the room with you.
There'll be the people in the room blindfolded, yeah. And you can take drinks in or whatever, and then you go and sit in this thing and they play the album from start to finish to the first like score of the album to the end or whatever. And you hear bits that you don't realise, like between the tracks, like certain transitions between the tracks that you'd never picked up on before. Because, you know, when you listen to an album, you might have it on shuffle here and there, or you might like... in your headphones, it's tinnier. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this is the best way to listen to an album. And you're blindfolded, so your sensory is just your ears, kind of. Unless there's a bit of anything else going on.
Wanking on. You are.
That's horrible. That is disgusting. What a horrible thing to say.
Sorry. That's what it's giving.
No, it's not.
It is.
You think people are going to sit there and...
But that's what it's giving, though, because you're all just like blindfolded. It feels weird to me. It feels culty. It reminds me of, in Stranger Things when she puts that blindfold on and she's like connected to radio.
It's that, yeah. It's literally that. Maybe that's where they got the idea from.
Maybe.
But it's to celebrate 10 years of her album Honeymoon. She might be there.
Yeah, because you all got blindfolds on. So
yeah. She might have come in.
Yeah, secretly.
Come in, saw us all giving away from gum.
Maybe this would be your thing. So something else I've seen of what's going on in the world of embarrassing for no reason. Ed Sheeran. So you know that he's sort of planned his next few albums. So the latest one he's put out is Play. He's got Rewind, Forward, Pause.
Forward. Has he got Forward?
Fast Forward. Wait, Fast Forward, Rewind, Pause.
No, so he started with Plus and then he had...
Nah, we're over that now. It's a new section.
I'm so...
That's maths. He's on a new section,
Married at first sight. So, right, hang on. Wait, let me just get my Ed Sheeran knowledge up to date.
To the beginning, yeah.
So I'm not really, I've heard some Ed Sheeran songs, but I've not...
I'm not being funny. You play Ed Sheeran on the radio basically every day.
Yeah, but you pick the music. So it's Plus, then it's...
Yeah, plus, minus, divide, subtract. They were his first bunch. To say that all right, yeah? Okay. And then now
she didn't, because she said minus and subtract. You both off your bloody skull. Minus and subtract mean the same bloody thing.
I know, but I'm getting carried away.
Plus
divide,
times.
minus times. Oh, get lost. Anyway, so he did the maths one at first. Now he's on the play, pause.
So he's on like a video player kind of thing. Okay.
Play, pause, rewind, fast forward. And then his final one, so his final album is going to be called Eject, and he wants to release that album when he's died. Eject, like
imagine if you like.
the earth.
Imagine you weren't a fan of Ed Sheeran in life, and you're like, oh, you know what? Sorry, he's passed, but at least all the songs are done.
No,
new album. Sorry,
Eject.
Here you go.
Do you know what's weird as well? I've heard. I mean, don't quote me on it again, as we said from the start, but I swear I saw that. He's basically going to put this Eject album in his will, and then his wife has got to release it for him.
Oh, God.
So dark.
It's so dark, isn't it? Wills are embarrassing for their reason.
Pre-planning your death. Oh, bless.
Yeah.
So, deciding who gets what.
What I want to know as well is like the creative process, because like obviously when it comes to making an album and have different people that he's writing songs with and making songs with and stuff, is he there like, right, that one, bank that for the Dead album?
Yeah, oh no!
Is that, no, don't put that on the next one that I'm alive on.
I don't want that on fast forward.
Store that for the one where I'm dead. It is odd. It is odd.
And I reckon the album will be full of sad songs. When your legs don't work.
Well, it won't be. That's already been out.
Oh, yeah. Maybe he'll
Change the lyrics.
Yeah.
The other thing that's changed this week is by the next time you update your phone, or your phone updates itself for you if you have an iPhone. Not sure about Android because I only know a few of them. Basically...
Ick. They're embarrassing for no reason. Androids.
Don't be horrible.
Sorry. They're the worst.
No.
They're so aggressive and loud. And they're convinced that the camera's better. They're not.
I feel like the camera is better, but it only shows better on an Android than when you put it on
You
put it on Instagram story. It looks like it's from the 40s.
And their emojis are a nick as well. They're so weird.
The emojis are off.
And the fonts. You know, when they put different fonts on Instagram stories, it's like you can tell who's got on a bloody Android.
I know,
Sorry.
but their battery lasts longer and just they are cheaper and like camera quality is technically better.
Thank you for being diplomatic.
I'm
Sam.
being diplomatic, yeah, because, you know,
For sure.
it's one of the things. Maybe we'll turn our back on iPhone one day or if we get a spawn.
Yeah, if they pay us, I'll be Android for years.
But basically, my latest update on WhatsApp is now when you send a photo on WhatsApp, if you've got live photos on, so like on iPhone and whatever, you have live photos when you take a picture and it sort of shows you like a few frames before of like the people moving into shot or whatever like that. Mm-hmm. That now when you send on WhatsApp, instead of just sending as the final photo, it sends as the live photo.
Like a boomerang.
Like a boomerang, I guess, yeah. So like it will show you, like, look, this one that I sent earlier on when I was on the tube.
It didn't come up for me, so maybe it's not updated for everyone yet.
Right, found it. So look, if you watch, it moves. So you can see my headphones moving, you can see my thumb moving. Because it basically it's a picture of a coffee cup on the tube. But you can see it moving.
Just seeing a little wobble.
So you see the little wobble. But my thought on it is, sometimes people, it'd be so embarrassing. Say if you were trying to send like a sort of a bit of a sexy picture, then like you can see you going like, oh.
Oh yeah.
You can see
when
me
you're
like,
trying
oh.
to adjust yourself.
Nah, that's
when
ugly.
you're sucking your stomach.
Yeah, literally. So you go from and it's like, or anything like that.
No, it could do you dirty. How do you turn that off?
Or like, you know, sometimes you hear in the background on live photos, like people talking. Imagine you're slagging someone off, like, better send this idiot a photo.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, that could genuinely happen now.
Well, mine's not working, so...
Well,
I've dodged it for now.
Get it updated. Do you have live photos on generally?
Yeah.
Okay, so it should come through soon. But it's just came through on my phone, and I think it's a new thing they're rolling out this week. Live photos on WhatsApp.
Watch yourself. Stay in the position for a while then when you're taking a photo.
And stay silent.
And stay mute. Don't say anything. The final thing I would like to end on of what is, I mean, is this embarrassing for no reason or is this just mad? This is the headline I saw today. NHS faces backlash for highlighting. Sorry. NHS faces backlash for highlighting the benefits of first cousin marriages.
What are the benefits?
I don't bloody know.
Have a read.
So it says, apparently, the benefits are stronger extended family support systems and economic advantages. What the bloody hell does that mean?
Yeah, but 3 eyes. You know what I mean? That's the... Your kid will have 3 eyes, but at least they've got loads of aunties and uncles. Nah,
I know.
I'm sorry.
So wait, are the NHS saying that you've got like a better family bond if you keep it in the family?
Yeah, because you've got every grandparent the same, I guess. So a mate of mine, actually, he has like, his isn't in any way incest, but he has, what a sentence. It's not incest, right? But he has,
yeah, swear down.
He has cousins that are like closer to him than like ours would be genetically because his mum and her sister married 2 brothers, if you know what I mean, from a different family. Uh-huh. So like him and like the cousins on that side all have grandparents from both, have the exact same grandparents on both sides, but obviously their parents are each other's auntie and uncle as well.
Wait, I've lost the plot.
Really?
Do it again.
So like say 2 sisters, say you and your sister married me and my brother. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then me and you had a kid and your sister and my brother had a kid.
Yeah.
It's like a step between cousins and siblings, but it's not incest. Do you know what I mean? So like they would be technically cousins, but they're like a step between siblings and cousins. Do you know what I mean? With the exact same grandparents on both sides.
And like basically if we both had kids, like they would be more than, because they've basically got like the same DNA basically.
Yeah, same bloodline. They're basically like...
The kids as well. So if they go... Whoa.
Wait.
Sorry, I'm just deeping it. No, but like if you're...
The kids then can't go out, if that's what you're about to say. Because that is even more clapped than the original.
No, I just meant like those kids are basically like siblings.
Yeah, they're like siblings and cousins.
Yeah.
All at once. But I know one of my mates has that. It's
No!
Yeah, it's really cool. They all get on really well. Like, they're really close. But like, it's like, that is mad, isn't it? Like,
That's crazy!
yeah.
So how many grandparents do they have?
Just they've got the same
the same
grandparents.
ones.
They've just got two.
So they've just got
What do you
two,
mean
whereas
two?
you would technically have
What do you
two
mean
each.
two? Does it mean 2 sets?
No, 2 grandparents. That's it.
No, they'd have 4. Because you can't just procreate on your own.
No, but what he's saying is because
He's
they've
not.
got the same. Oh yeah, they still have 4.
They still have 4 grandparents, but just they all have the same grandparents.
That's mad.
Do you know what I mean?
Sort of, yeah. I'm just trying to. I need to see it like on a map. I'm more of like I need to put this on some paper.
Oh my God, are you joking me? Right.
No, I know, I get that, but like I'm trying to think of the grandparents. So say it's
So 2 sets of grandparents, yeah?
so like my mum and dad, your mum and dad.
They're the grandparents in this situation. Yeah. Me and you
But then
have a kid.
our
My brother and your sister have a kid.
Yeah, sorry, you're saying it as 4 individual people, whereas we're saying it as 4 sets of grandparents. So they
He's
wouldn't
not.
have.
Well, he said no when I asked him sets.
Oh right, sorry, I mean sets.
Okay.
So normally you'd have 4 sets of grandparents.
and
They
this-
just have 2.
They have 2.
Whoa, less presents.
What?
Christmas.
Less presents. That's true, actually.
Yeah. Fuck me. We got there in the end, didn't we? But yeah, so they're saying you should do it, but they're obviously clapping back and saying
No,
that
I'm sorry. If you share a grandparent on any side, keep it in your trousers. That is disgusting.
Yeah, mad.
You need help. There's 8 billion people in the world.
There's got to be someone
Get
out
yourself
there for
out
you.
there. Move out of the town you're in and just, honestly, just go and find anyone else than your first cousin. Like, it's not on.
It reminds me of, Mean Girls, Karen, when she tried to neck her first cousin. You see Mean Girls?
Yes, I have seen Mean Girls. Yeah.
But she wasn't all there, was she?
No. She could tell the weather from her boobs, though.
We would like to transport you back in time right now for you to remember when you had your first kiss. Or maybe you haven't had a first kiss. That's okay.
Producer Tom hasn't. So you're not alone. We're here for you.
Kiss producer Tom if you want. Send your applications to @EFNR podcast. That is also where we pick and choose our topic of what we're going to discuss every single week. There'll be a little box on our Instagram stories where you can... I'm waffling. I've lost the plot.
You're right. That's where they can reply with their stories. So this week's topic is
First
kiss. My first kiss went a little like this.
Mwah, and twist. Mwah, mwah, and twist. Yeah, my first kiss wasn't that bad. Well, I had technically 2 first kisses. One was like my first peck, and then one was like my first snog.
So I'm just creasing it as thinking that because there's probably so many people. There'll be a big chunk of like millennial, late Gen Zs and millennials that are around our age that'll be like, yep, no, that's on Kesha 303. But there'll be a load of like people that are maybe older and younger that are like, God, they've made a theme song.
Yeah, theme tune.
Because 303 really were a flash in the pan, weren't they?
Oh, God.
Remember them?
Yeah, which it's like Owl City vibes, isn't it?
They're a bit more sort of like aggressive. I really thought they were going to be it.
303.
303, because that song about being a vegetarian. I'm a vegetarian.
And I'm fucking scared of you. Is that why you became veggie?
That's why I became veggie.
Is it?
And they had the song with Katy Perry as well. Mm-hmm. Tight jeans, double D's, make some mango.
That's the way
They come through.
Anyway, that's a tangent. But yeah, so first kiss, if you've got an embarrassing story, I mean, we're going to get a few on in a minute. But I had a first, my first peck was when I was like 14. And I was at like one of my mates' parties.
Doesn't count.
What, peck?
Pecks don't count. Obviously not. I was pecking from childhood.
What?
Yeah.
I was a late bloomer.
Peck?
Yeah, like a...
No.
One of them ones. Yeah. But
that didn't count. This is first snogs only, I'm afraid.
Okay, fine. But in that scenario, it was, when something's like built up through the night and it's going to happen and all your mates like, pss, 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 are they going to kiss? Are they going to kiss? And then we eventually did it. And then my dad immediately was there to pick me up. I was like, hope we didn't see that.
Oh, you were outside the house?
No, it was like an outdoor party.
Oh.
Yeah.
God, it really happens in Stockport, doesn't it? Outdoor
14.
party, 14.
Yeah, like a barbecue type thing. I don't know. It's like outdoors gazebo and that.
Nice.
Then my first snog, I remember, I was twatted on Glens. That was back in the day when I used to drink.
Good times, man.
Good times.
I loved a bit of Glens.
I was 15, so, you know, don't condone the underage drinking, but do what you got to do for character building. Anyway, I was twatted on Glens. There was this guy that, he was such a wrong un. He was a proper wrong un. And I remember snogging him. It was like sort of up against the wall. I just remember him tasting like cigarettes. And I was like, this is grim. And it was like washing machine. That was cigarette. Nah.
Yeah.
Traumatized him.
Young snogs were horrible, weren't they? Yeah. So wet. I remember snogging a girl that had just had a Cherry Airwaves once.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just remember tasting like Cherry Airwaves. And that was all I could taste.
And it was wishy-washy. Like
Wet. I'm full of Cherry Airwaves, and ever since then, I've never been able to eat Cherry Airwaves since. Because like
that's put you off. How long ago was that?
it would remind me of it forever. Cherry Airwaves. Have you ever tried Cherry Airwaves?
No, but it sounds
Have you
nice.
Not? Nah, it's very distinct. It's like, because you know Airwaves make you go, pow.
Yeah.
That, but cherry, but sort of like a wet tongue.
I think I'd like a cherry airwave snog, actually.
All right. Well,
That was good.
okay.
Hook me up.
But my actual first snog, well, I think it counts. I was
Well, by the sounds of it, you were about 8.
No. Snog, I was 12, I think.
Snog at 12.
Yeah, but I didn't really know what was happening. So basically, this girl was dating me because her mate had a boyfriend at school.
Oh, so she was using you to look cool.
Yeah, but no, I mean, it was clutching at straws. I was the only one that got out with her. And then, I don't know if your school had these things, they're like satellite huts. It's like huts that were built that were meant to be temporary classrooms. And
like little caravans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They kept
them. Yeah.
They're meant to be temporary and they were just there. They became like a big society, like as in like there was about 20 of them. That's where English and languages were at our school.
History for me and geography.
Was it? Mm-hmm. Always fucking freezing in the winter and boiling in the summer.
Yeah.
Anyway, at lunch, she was like, right, they're going to snog, we're going to snog.
Oh, planned snog.
Planned snog, and it was like 4 of us. They
all together?
Not together. They were snogging like a little bit down. They're like, go on, then your turn.
Wait, so you're all there together?
Yeah, all behind the satellite hut. Sorry, that's what I was talking about, satellite huts. And then she had braces and she just had an egg mayo sandwich. And then I could see it in her brace. And I was like, I don't want to do this. And then we got to it and I wouldn't open my mouth. So I was like, I was so scared of the egg mayo. I've never eaten an egg mayo in my life. Like the thought of cold egg weirds me out, always has, always will. Fine with hot egg, cold egg, no. And
I mean, especially when it's wrapped around someone else's gob.
I could see it in her like metal braces and I was like, oh. And then I just sort of like.
Did you do a little?
And then I didn't put my tongue in, didn't do anything like that. And then she told everyone I was a bad kiss. What a swine, innit? What a swine. And her mates had seen it as well because they were all stood watching. And to be fair, she's right. I didn't kiss her. I no-lipped it.
You bumhole lipped it?
Yeah, I gummed her.
Oh, God.
But that was my first
your first kiss?
First nog. And then I reckon I had like 4 years barren. And then...
Yeah, because the rumours had spread.
The next wave was... the next one was Cherry Airwaves.
And how old were you then?
About 15.
Oh my God.
So like I had 3 years just in the wilderness of snog.
Yeah.
Watching everyone sort of get older.
Well, you got a bad rep.
Snogging.
You needed to wait till everyone forgot that you were bad at kissing.
Yeah.
Wow, that's made me laugh. Now it's time to come to your voice notes. Thank you so much for sending them in. It's at EFNR Podcast on Instagram if you ever want to send us a voice note about anything. But this is specifically bad kisses. And we're going to start with my keys.
So not my first kiss, but my first kiss with my now wife. We were sitting on the steps in Trafalgar Square playing like silly games. And she turns to me and she goes...
silly game. I had to stop it. What kind of silly games on the step? That's funny.
Chicken.
Yeah.
Nervous. Remember you played nervous at school?
Oh, is that the one where
put your hand up someone's leg?
Hey.
Are you nervous? Yeah.
Let's find out.
What game shall we play now? And then I said to her, I want to play this game. And then I leant in for the kiss. Thank God she kissed me. And we all lived happily ever after, except being constantly mortified by, I want to play this game.
What's that thing with the
saw?
Yeah, saw. You want to play a game? Mikey, that's horrific.
Yeah, it wouldn't work on me.
That would turn me off.
What if you had a Cherry Airwaves in?
Oh, yeah, if you had a Cherry Airwaves.
Play that game,
I'll
sunshine.
play that game.
Bit of kiss chase.
Well, thank you for embarrassing yourself on the podcast. We appreciate you, Mikey. We've also had a voice note from Gina.
I have been waiting for the right time to voice note, and now is the time to voice note and submit my embarrassing for no reason. So my embarrassing for no reason for my first kiss, honestly, it's so embarrassing. So I met him at a youth club, etc. And when it came to our first kiss, so I think we were outside the youth club, and I kissed him, and it was so wet and like awful that I ended up afterwards try not offend him and to just like cover up what had just happened. There was like teeth clinking as well. Awful. And so after the kiss, I hugged him and then I just wiped my face on his shoulder to wipe off all the slobber.
What?
Because it was that wet. That is my legit first kiss.
On his shoulder?
Have you ever had a really wet kiss?
Probably at some point. Nothing coming to mind.
Really?
But the fact that, yeah, fair enough, if you have a
Some
wet
kisses
kiss.
are so wet, you have to do that.
Yeah, but you do that on yourself, but she did it on him.
On his shoulder.
On his shoulder.
Well, yeah, because it's more subtle, isn't it? You don't want to go in
Yeah, you walk away
It's
and then
his,
you do
probably
that.
his first kiss as well. She can't just be there like, ugh.
Yeah.
So she was like, oh, come here, you. Rubbed it
Oh,
on.
right. Okay, like in a hug or something. She's
Yeah.
In my head, she's just gone,
Like, get here, you.
yeah, smeared. Because you do like the sort of look away and then you sort of wipe your mouth.
Yeah.
Smeared it on his shoulder.
Not good.
And the teeth clanging got me as well. Ah. That's why I wish you'd gone for it with egg mayo. Imagine teeth clanging into that.
Yeah, get caught on the egg.
I was going to my brother's girlfriend's at the time's party, and he was like hyping me up. He was like, mate, these girls are going to be there. Like, this one might be a bit too tall for you, but this one is really nice, and she really likes you. And I was like, oh, feeling the pressure already. Anyway.
Sorry, was he scouting people out?
Yeah, isn't it?
Scouting them out.
Line
She
up,
looks
she's
all right
too
now.
tall.
She's too tall. What the fuck?
Hey.
Where's it going?
A little stalk on Instagram. Arrived at the party fashionably late. I thought, do you know what? I'm going to drink. I need some liquid courage to get myself through
Classic.
this. Didn't even say hi to her when I was sober, but she started flirting with me from across the room. I thought, it's going really well, this. It's going really, really well. Like, she's making me do shots. She's not talking to me, but the eye contact was good. The eye contact was very good. And then I had my little moment. And I thought, now's going to be a good time. I'm sitting in the lounge. I'm absolutely smashed. I reckon 5 ciders in, I've done a concoction of just whiskey, rum and vodka, and I am maybe 10 chicken nuggets in. I go in for the kiss. God knows how I can feel her face. She's opened up her mouth and I've just puked. Puked a bit of chicken nug to the back of her throat and I felt it coming. It was absolutely awful. And try to, the next morning, try to be like, hey, how are you? And try to sign it out and I never met ever again.
No bloody wonder.
That's horrible.
She swallowed your chicken nugget that you've swallowed.
Think about that.
And you think Cherry Airwaves is bad. I'd never eat a chicken nugget again. No, I don't think I would.
I'd never snog again.
Would you not? Someone vomiting in your mouth.
That is horrible.
That's the
is
thing
really
with a
bad.
bit of Dutch courage, innit?
Yeah,
Should have
The
stuck
next
to
step
Glenn's.
up.
Work for me.
should have. We've had a few shouts in as well. Jake said, my now husband burped in my mouth as he leant in. That's sort of like the sick one, but more just sort of,
Yeah, I mean, it's not the best, but I don't think it put me off.
oh,
Well, I'll go back in again.
the bar's low.
The bar is fucking low.
Adam said, I kissed someone on a night out and I was so drunk I didn't realise my nose was running. That's horrible.
But the bogey you slide in.
You know, like the really wet one.
And then you're supping it.
It's sort of clear,
And then you
gel-like.
And you're slurping it in when you're fucking tonguing.
Disgraceful. Lewis said, I was in a youth theatre show and I had to kiss the lead, not because they fancied me, but because we were cast.
Wait, that was his first kiss?
His first kiss was with the lead of a show.
Oh.
To be honest, though, if it wasn't for Egg Mayo, I think my first kiss would have probably ended up in the theatre.
Oh, you've been necking in the theatre and all?
Well, no, because I was in Oliver Twist. So I wasn't...
I missed that scene.
Yeah.
Please, sir, can I have some more? What did he mean by that?
Please, sir, can I have a snog? Dan has sent one in.
Hey guys, yeah, I got a story for this. I was at a house party when I was a teenager and I'm allergic to nuts. That part is very important to note when I continue this conversation. Because I was there, it was like, I don't know, 15, 16, partying, kissed a girl, and pretty much as soon as I started kissing her, my lips went tingling. And I said to her, have you eaten something? And we're in the kitchen, and on the kitchen top was a box of, I think it was Crave cereals, which have hazelnut in. And my lips swelled up.
No.
And I remember getting home, downing a bottle of Piriton, going to sleep. I guess probably not recommended by a health expert. I woke up fine, but yeah, embarrassing.
Yeah. Have an allergic reaction to a snog. Yeah, it is. Filler.
Yeah.
Like, oh, your lips done?
Yeah, but then imagine necking him with the swollen lips.
Hey. It's a tactic.
It is, yeah, it might be.
Maybe she ate the Crave on purpose. Yeah. Sorry, why is she at a house party having handfuls of Crave? That's a big me move.
That very me
energy.
through the cupboards, fucking handing.
I love dry cereal. So so I'm on board with it. But why the hell is she having a bowl of Crave at a party?
I don't know.
You know what? Iconic behaviour from her.
Just don't be necking down. Bloody hell. Unless you're into it.
Yeah, unless you're into
duck
big lips.
Lydia has sent us a voice note as well.
My first kiss story that still makes me cringe. Basically, I had told my mum and dad that I was going out for a run despite being allergic to PE my entire life because the boy I once kissed had a paper round. So anyway, we texted, planned it, 7 a.m. kiss, which is disgusting anyway. And I met him halfway through his paper round and I was so nervous that I lied about being sick before I kissed him. I was like, oh my God, I don't know, maybe I was scared of my breath or whatever, I don't know. But I was just like, oh, don't kiss me. I was on my run and I was sick. I wasn't sick. I was never sick. And it was a shit kiss. Anyway, he dated for a year after that.
Oh, it worked.
As if he still went for it. I've just been sick.
I don't care. But that's the thing when you've planned it and you've got a meeting point at 7 o'clock in the morning, you're not leaving there without a smooch.
When you're a teenager as well and you really just want to get that first kiss over the line.
Desperate.
Anyone will do.
Anything will do.
Any dream will do.
But that's such a point about planning it. Because it's like with yours, or you plan to do it behind the back of static caravans.
Yeah.
You really did plan and put it in that you was going to do
it.
Yeah. That's so
First kiss was scheduled.
sweet.
First kiss was scheduled, 100%.
Bless us. Have we had any more voice notes? Are we crowning?
We're crowning.
We're crowning now. Wow.
It's time to crown.
It's time to crown.
So each week at EFNR Podcast is your place on Instagram to submit your voice notes for the topics we choose. This week's best first kiss story and winner of the Silly Billy Award mug is Helen.
Dermot O'Leary.
Thank you.
I grew up as Helen Wakefield, and my first kiss when I was about 14, which is quite late really, isn't it? But when I was about 14...
Sorry. Not for my standards.
No, what were you, 23?
Basically, yeah. Continue.
I grew up as Helen Wakefield, and my first kiss when I was about 14, which is quite late really, isn't it? But when I was about 14 was with a lad called Alan Wakefield. Now, I came home absolutely terrified that I was somehow related to Alan and that I'd committed incest. So much so that I burst into tears to my mum, and it ended up with her having to contact my uncle Len from the Wakefield side of our family to just doubly confirm that I wasn't related to Alan, just to put my fears at rest, and that I wasn't going to get arrested for incest.
You know it's serious when Uncle Len's involved, isn't it? She thought incest.
7. What? Hang on.
Yeah, so she's next to a kid at her school, same surname. But I mean, she's got a point. I mean, I would have avoided it in the first place. You would have checked first, wouldn't you? Let's just double check the family history before we go in.
That first kiss, when you want to have that first kiss.
Yeah, desperate.
Desperate, but no,
even your cousin will do.
Never cousins.
How funny that we're circling back to what we said before.
How funny we've done double incest on this episode. Who'd have thought when we started this morning that we'd have 2 incest stories on this episode?
Mad.
Well, according to the NHS website, Helen, it's
yeah, you're all right.
You're totally fine to snog your cousin. So hopefully Uncle Len's got someone to set you up with.
My goodness. Well, Helen, a mug is on its way to you in the post. Congratulations. And now it's time to wrap up the episode.
Yeah.
Do you know what? It's been a blessing to have you here. We appreciate you so much. Thank you for your ears for however long this podcast is, probably about 50 minutes because we've been waffling shite. But we love you dearly. Thank you so much.
Can't you laying it on thick? You trying to snog them?
Yeah, because I want to ask him to subscribe.
To what?
The podcast.
Oh, okay.
If you've not subscribed, please do so on YouTube and on Apple, Spotify, wherever you're listening to us right now.
Follow on TikTok, follow on Instagram at EFNR Podcast. Rate us 5 stars on Spotify.
So you got to sweeten them up before we beg.
Okay, I raw dog it. And hit us up on Patreon as well, because by now there's like 6 episodes that you can get.
There's way more than that.
For $4.99, so you can scam us. $3.99, sorry. You can scam us, really. Just subscribe for a month, listen to them all, then end it if you want. But yeah, go on there and we'll have a new one come in on Tuesday. Each Tuesday we drop a 10-minute Patreon episode where our real filthy stories are. So we'll see you there. And should we end this with a little
snog? Only on Patreon. Got to pay $3.99 for that.